What's going on, boys, girls, ladies, and gentlemen all across the world? I hope you guys are having a fantastic day. So, it is currently 12:57 in the p.m. Gotta get something off my phone real quick. Got notes, got a script to follow. Hopefully I'll stay on topic. This is going to be the new way I film my videos. Kind of. And let me know what you guys think down below about these type videos. Got a lot of filming to do today. Got 9 videos to film today. So that's what I think I'm going to start pre-recording my videos. Because like my creative time, when I'm the most creative, is at nighttime between 11:30 and 2:30 in the morning. That's my most creative time, and that's when I wrote all 9 of these. But anyways, thank you guys for watching. But today's video is going to be on the Kentucky educational cuts. So, if you're from Kentucky, you probably know what I'm talking about. If you're not, you don't know what I'm talking about. And so our state's having budget cuts, and it's hitting everybody. It really is. You know, jobs are decreasing in the state. People's moving out of the states because they're getting better jobs in other states, which is horrible. Most of it's affecting our eastern region of the state, eastern Kentucky, because of the coal mines we have. Every one of them, I think we only have 1 operational coal mine in eastern Kentucky out of 5. And that 1 could be shut down because it's like it's open 2 weeks, shut down 3 months. Open 2 weeks, shut down 3 months, and that's just because they get money. They operate for that 2 weeks, and then the people that's buying their coal quit buying their coal. Then they'll find somebody else to buy their coal. They'll operate 2 weeks, they'll quit buying their coal. It's our electric company, like LG&E, was the biggest one near me, with the LG&E plant up in Louisville, and they burn coal. And it's really, really difficult because our electric bill is increased because they quit using the coal here in Kentucky. And they quit using the coal here in Kentucky, which they were the biggest buyer, which forced our coal mines to shut down. It's because everybody's trying to switch over to, you know, like wind energy, solar energy, and everything else, because coal hurts the atmosphere and stuff like that. It hurts the planet and stuff. And I agree there. It probably does. You know, I'm no scientist. I can't tell you 100% that it does. And, you know, in my beliefs, I don't really know if it does. But, and if I don't believe in it, I'm not going to tell you 100% that that's. But coal has been targeted dramatically, and that's eastern Kentucky. That's their only way of living. Everybody out there is strong unemployment, disability, and stuff like that because they can't find jobs. Or you have the crime rate increased in eastern Kentucky. The drug rate increased in eastern Kentucky because drugs sell. Okay, drugs sell. And if that's the only way you have to make a living for your family, you're going to go to it, and you're going to do it. Moonshine as well is increased in eastern Kentucky. What are you doing?
I need a towel.
I'll get you one. Shut the door. I'm in your way. Bad thing about being in a laundry room. But, it's because our coal mines have been targeted that all of that's increased. But, you know, these guys, they're just trying to make a living for their family. They're not, they're not doing it to hurt people. You know, moonshine, it's legal as long as you pay taxes on it and follow by the FDA and all that, ABC and everybody you have to follow rules by. But it's legal if you pay for it to be legal. So, you know, moonshiners, the backwoods moonshiners, I don't find nothing wrong with them. They're not committing crimes. It's legal. They're just not paying taxes on it. And they're making a living for their family. That's all they're trying to do. You know, they can't pay $100,000 to make a legal distillery. So they have to do it the illegal way and make private sales just to take care of their family, you know, making a couple $1,000s a month. Pays probably as much as a cop would get paid to take down a moonshine distillery. But that's off topic. All of this is off topic. I was just giving y'all a little bit of a background about our coal industry and what has happened over the few years to make this happen. So the Kentucky Kentucky education cuts. Problem number one would be 16 of our counties don't have enough money to pay their teachers for the rest of the year. They don't have enough money to cover the rest of this year's salary for their teachers and staff. People's like, okay, well, let's lay off teachers. Well, they still don't have the money. Plus, if they lay off teachers, who's going to teach your kids, right? How are your kids going to be taught if they don't have the teachers to teach in those fields? And, you know, one teacher cannot take 2,700 students and teach them. It's impossible. Problem two is legislation. There's legislation in place to legalize marijuana, which would bring in billions of dollars to the state. Right? That would bring in billions and billions of dollars into this state. And it's got good medical purposes and everything else, you know. Problem three, legislation. There's a legislation in place to get $7 million from federal government to allow $500,000 to all 16 county school districts. So basically, they're setting up a loan department for schools. It's going to have $7 million. Each school is going to be allowed to borrow $500,000, but it has to be paid back in 5 years. Well, the problem with that is, you know, if they don't have money now, how are they going to get the money to pay their loans back, right? I have answers for all three of these problems. Answer one, government officials overpaid other things taking educational budget. So what I mean by this is, in Kentucky, our governor is wanting to cut our educational budget in half and take that money and put towards other budgets that are also getting cut down, that are also decreasing. Well, like road budgets and stuff like that, right? But I feel like our education, our youth, our education should get the major amount of the money. You know, half of them's too damn stupid to do anything with it, but it's just that our youth deserve the education that they are getting, right? Even if they don't do anything with it, they still deserve to get the best education they can get. And our government officials shouldn't be taking our youth's education money, sticking in their own pockets, because they're running out of a budget to pay their politicians with, right? They make $250,000 a year. They're overpaid, right? Our governor makes somewhere close to $330,000 a year. That's too damn much money The president makes $400,000 a year. Why is our governor making almost the same amount as the president? He doesn't have as hard of a job. Shit, all he's been doing here lately is filming commercials. That's probably where all of our fucking money's going to be honest. Taxpayers pay taxes for schools. When you're getting gas at the pump, you know how it says like $2.58 a gallon, and then you have that 9/10? That 9/10 is the taxes you pay into schools and roads. It's a gas tax, and the gas tax goes towards your schools, your roads, and everything like that. Answer 2. Legalize it to bring in the income and jobs to the state. It being marijuana. We need to legalize it. It will bring in thousands of jobs. Thousands of jobs and billions of dollars. That billions of dollars is taxed dollars. That's billions of dollars of it being taxed. That's not the income it brings in to the families that sell it, the growers and all of that. That don't include that income. That's just the taxed money it would bring in, right? We can take that billions of dollars and put towards these budgets that we're having problems out of. And we won't have to cut any budgets, right? Like the education budget, it don't need to be cut. We need to legalize marijuana. Marijuana doesn't hurt people. It has very good medical purposes. Legalize it. The only reason the United States government doesn't have it legalized for all 50 states is because it's afraid it won't be able to regulate it and the people that use it after it legalizes it, and they won't be able to make every damn penny off of it they can. That's why the federal government will not legalize it. Answer number 3 would be government's job to keep our schools funded. When a school is in crisis like that, 16 counties could be shutting down their schools. Where are those kids going to go to learn? Where? Considering that the majority of those counties are grouped together. It's one big group in eastern Kentucky. Then there's like 3 out here in western Kentucky. The coal has been impacting everyone. It's spreading from eastern Kentucky to western Kentucky. Jobs are just deplenishing because we don't have people buying our coal. My family's come from a long line of people that they came from eastern Kentucky this way, and coal was the biggest thing in our family, and we just eventually started traveling this way more to the west, and you have other jobs like factory jobs, stuff like that, construction, military was a big one in our family, but it's government's job to keep our schools funded, right? So we're supposed to separate state and church. Well, it seems like they have quit doing that and separated state and schools. So our schools are government ran, government operated, and government funded. But yet the government's not keeping them adequately funded. That's my opinion on it. And one more just point. I think I covered this. Okay, I covered that in the beginning, but I'll say it one more time. Our coal tax revenue decreases due to mines being forced to close. And I was talking about that in the beginning of the video, is Like, people just quit buying Kentucky coal. They're buying West Virginia coal and coal from China, coal from other countries. They're not buying coal from the. So, our federal government is trying to bring jobs back to the United States, right? But yet, our federal government also wants to buy coal from other countries, not this country. Excuse me, but we have 5 coal mines in eastern Kentucky. They got like 12 or 13 in West Virginia. Plenty more throughout the East Coast. But yet you don't want to utilize them, right? What are we supposed to do about that? Why are you not you're forcing the jobs out of the country instead of bringing them in. We have talked to our governor about this, and he's supposed to bring jobs into eastern Kentucky, but jobs have been running out of eastern Kentucky. And trust me, it's hitting western Kentucky too. Central and western Kentucky jobs are decreasing. Jobs in the construction field, they say that there's 180,000 jobs available. Well, I did construction, and I know for a fact that's not true. But thank you guys so much. That's going to conclude this video. One more topic I need to talk to you guys about is I think I was gone for a week and a half, maybe 2 weeks at the most. I don't think it was quite 2 weeks. I think it was like a week and a half. I hadn't posted any. I hadn't posted any videos. It's because the guy my mom lives with, his father passed away. I was visiting my uncle and my cousin, and we just had stuff come up, so I couldn't make videos and upload them for you guys. All my links to my social medias will be down below. Go check them out. I have t-shirts for sale. Always do. Always will. That's for you guys. I like designing them. I love designing them. That's why I do it. I design t-shirt after t-shirt after t-shirt. I have like 20 of them on Teesprings. I'm starting this new app called Snaptee on my phone. I have 3 up on there. Links will also be in the description for that. And I just want to thank you guys so much for watching. Hey, I need to come up with a good outro. Don't have one yet. Normally I'm just like, thanks for watching, we love you, see you next time. That's a boring outro. I need a good one. So if you have any ideas for a good outro, let me know in the comments below. And thank you guys for watching again. Listen, I appreciate it so much. Also, don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for watching. Catch you next time.